Let's go. Hey everyone, it's me, Bowser. All right, I just wanted to open with that. Hello, welcome back.
What an opening.
Welcome
What an
back
opening.
to Paper Mario, the long-awaited sequel. Um,
Awaited by us specifically.
The trilogy, even.
the trilogy, soon to be quadrilogy.
Quintilogy,
Tetra,
sextilogy.
it's tetra. Is it tetraology?
I
I don't know.
let's not get into entomology right about now.
Oh.
So,
This-
so where were we?
Okay, so we just got to Koopa Bros Fortress. The Koopa Bros are kind of like the Ninja Turtles in this game, basically. They're
Oh, yeah.
I can't do the Toad voice.
You should have tested this before the stream started, man.
But there's a Koopa right behind you! It'll kill you in your sleep!
oh, is the street?
Is that more from the racist Toad?
It's the return of the racist Toad. Will he make a comeback in the game? Probably.
You probably will, actually. So, for those who don't know, when we say racist Toad, we're not talking about the character that we made up. We're just talking about the actual real racist Toad that's in this game.
I mean, it's not actually racist. We just made it that way with our overdub.
No, the dub made it. No, it was pretty clear. The text made it pretty clear, in my opinion.
I think it was
I
a
don't-
mistranslation.
So, oh my goodness. I mean, it makes sense.
Anyways, if someone wants to check the audio levels real quick, they should be good, but you know.
Okay. I volunteer as tribute.
Mm, I should put Cooper out.
All right. So I'm just gonna say something for 3, 2, 1. Muting self to listen to stream.
I definitely did not make the most efficient move there. So how it works. Oh, I'm sorry. You're
Oh
saying.
no, you go. I was just saying like, oh, like
Yeah.
it looks like the Goomba's in a rough spot.
Yeah. So how it works is like you attack the bomb and then it lights its fuse, and then you don't want to make like direct contact with it. So I should really be using. Hold on. Yeah, I should be using Cooper, because this shell kind of like protects him. There we go.
Mhm.
And
Alright.
okay,
Oh.
so I actually think what I should do here is nothing.
Very productive. Jesse, could you say something real quick?
Jesse.
Captain Ed, could you say something real quick?
Oh,
I said no idea who you're talking to. I'm speaking right now.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna mute myself again.
Okay, I'm still gonna speak, so that way I have audio. Hey John, do you have audio? I have audio.
I have audio.
Meh.
Okay.
Huh?
I hope.
I was gonna say, I forgot who was reading this guy.
Oh, you know what it is. I get used to playing. Okay, so basically,
We are in fact
they're
streaming this
basic.
for entertainment.
They're basically all. They're basically all Michelangelo. So I'm like, it's like there might be some. It looks like there might be like some fighting here. How exciting! See ya. Oh,
I think our levels are good.
okay. Oh boy, I gotta get back into the like streamer mode.
Yeah, cause honestly, you just went back past like 3 different text boxes, and I was like, oh, we're just doing that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway,
so, conversation topic. Do we have them? Weather's looking nice outside. No.
we are not going to talk about the damn weather.
Yes, that was a joke. The weather's been nice outside today. I don't know if you've noticed.
That's where I am. That's actually the opposite of correct.
Actually, outside it's been raining meteorites. The old god Mekafululu has been arisen by my next door neighbors again. Their cult-like behavior has been worrying the neighborhood for a while, but we don't really do anything because we're kind of like one of those neighborhoods that just kind of, we kind of ignore stuff like that and hope it'll like go away on its own. So far, I don't know how we've survived this long because that strategy does not seem to work very well. There's a whole lot of chickens in their backyard. There's so many chickens. I don't know what they're being used for, but I cannot sleep at night. There are so many chickens outside. Anyway, I'm actually in a shelter under the ground right now because that is my house over my head might be gone right now because of all the meteorites.
It's true. Just before the stream started, he was giving us a shelter tour.
Yeah, it's actually rather nice. I wouldn't expect there to be like a separate like bedroom and bathroom in some place like this, but it's nice. You have your privacy, and then you have the place where everybody sleeps. It's nice.
You're also forgetting about the entire wing dedicated to just cans.
Oh
just
yeah,
various
yeah.
cans food.
Like an entire 2/3 is just cans.
Oh.
And can you believe it? My brother has the can opener, and he's defending it with a knife. So we are, in fact, all going to starve.
Okay, so I actually have something to talk about, game mechanic wise. So I just picked up a badge. It's one of those badges that's really good in the early game, but it's also like really good in the late game. But like the whole entire
in the middle game, it's kind of ass though.
In the middle, it's kind of ass, exactly. So this is power bounce. Basically, it gives me like infinite jumps, but not really infinite. It's like you'll see what I mean. Oh. Well, I did not demonstrate it there because I timed it bad.
That is in fact not infinite. You're correct.
Yeah, it's not infinite. No, hold on. I gotta look at my gamepad for this. Actually, time it well.
You know what else is not infinite? The number of days I have left on this earth.
I'm okay.
That is true. Memento mori.
It's specifically come to mind because I have a whole bunch of cans. Some of them are Chef Boyardee, which I have not eaten, I don't know if I've ever actually had Chef Boyardee, but
Not sponsored.
True, not a sponsor. I don't know if I've ever had Chef Boyardee. Now that I think about it. It's like, I couldn't have any, even if I wanted to, because the can opener is being guarded with a knife for some reason.
I might be in trouble.
John, not everything's about you. Sometimes it's about me and getting a can opener.
I don't know what to say to that other than I don't remember if I ever had Chef Boyardee either. I've definitely had other canned Italian cuisine. I just don't know.
I've absolutely had it.
I think I had SpaghettiOs a few times years ago before I decided it wasn't my thing, and I've never tasted it since. This has probably been over a decade since.
You know what? I'm using the fire flower.
I mean, you could actually like it by now, considering you technically have a whole new body since then.
Possibly. But trying SpaghettiOs is not high on my priority list.
Alright, so I leveled up. I used it on heart points. I was gonna use it on badge points, but I'm like, nah. I don't want to. So I usually play a little more risky. I mean, Tyler, I don't know if you noticed from our Pokemon Green streams, but when I play RPGs, I play a little on the edge.
Really? Really? Really?
I'm gonna be a little safe and put towards my experience towards my heart points rather than my badge points.
I never got that vibe from you before.
Excuse me, the doors are just moving.
Oh yes, that's a thing that can happen. When they're
It's the Mario universe. It's expected. It comes with the territory.
Mm-hmm. So let's see here. I think I'm just gonna use a normal jump because my timing is absolute ass right now. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So, another thing I've noticed. So the cans. So I noticed some of the cans were arranged in sort of like mini shelters, like something could live inside.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to take a look, and I got a face full of rat. Like there are rats living among the cans. So even if I had the can opener, which I don't, I would have to fend off a bunch of rats, which have created a civilization out.
So
building buildings out of cans, and then I also guess they open them with their teeth and eat the contents, I guess.
So what I'm hearing is that you definitely have a Rat King in there with you.
Maybe not a rat king. Definitely a bunch of rats. I don't know if their tails are tied together or anything, but there's the potential.
There is always potential of a Rat King.
I think haven't there only ever been like a few confirmed cases of like a live rat king being discovered? Like I know it happened once in a hospital somewhere.
I feel like Rat Kings they're all probably alive for like at least a few minutes to have gotten to that scenario.
Because I think a few dead ones have been like discovered. If anyone doesn't know what a rat king is, it's literally a mass of rats who have been tangled together and cannot get free from one another.
I was literally about to ask.
Specifically by their tails.
Yeah, specific. It's a real thing. We're not sure. It's rare.
Yeah, because much like in the sewer that Mario is in right now, there's like rats in like the sewers or whatever. Their tails get coated in various sticky substances, whether it be like fluids or solids or somewhere in the middle of that. They get stuck together because of that reason.
I have to imagine discovering one is like horrifying. Like, oh my goodness. Like,
Mario shakes his finger no to that.
I wouldn't consider myself to be like afraid of mice or something like that, but if I found like a live rat king, I would nope the heck out of there. Like, who would not?
And keep in mind, it's not like it's like a hive mind of rats. They just happen to be stuck together. They usually want to go in different directions.
Which is why they remain Is there like a secret here? Which is why it gets faster every time?
I think I just get coins for doing this, if I remember. But I gotta do it. It's more for my pride. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, so you actually defeat it that way. I'm not going to question the logic of this.
I want to say this is a reference to the hot rope jump minigame from Mario Party, but I don't know for sure. That's just a game theory. No relation.
No relation to either the actual economic theory or the YouTube show.
The person who is known as Game Theory. That is their legal name.
Ah, yes. The hacker known as Game... Sorry.
Formerly known as... The artist formerly known as... Game T-Theory. Oh, wait a second.
Game T-Theory.
I come back here later. I come back to three. I did the opposite of what I normally do. I come back to free the bombs, but I almost said three the bombs.
There are 3 bombs in there, to be fair.
I think there were more than that, but I digress.
There's at least 3 bombs in there.
No, there
The
were
bomb.
definitely more. But
Let's play that back. An instant replay. Okay, this is perfect, I think. Whoa, looks like Mario's here. It's like a combination of like Sonic and Michelangelo. If someone wants to like voice one of the Koopas, pick a color. Otherwise, I've been just doing them all. I'm doing them the same way. I mean, maybe it's funnier that way.
That's true. It is pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, funny in my head at least. I don't
It's
know.
not like anyone's actually watching the judge in AOA.
Look, I always. Sometimes it's about my own personal pride. I forget what happens if I. So that block is a trap. I don't know if you could tell by that last cutscene, but that block's an obvious trap. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Speaking of obvious traps.
How should I approach this situation? All right, fine.
That's me when I wake up every day.
oh my goodness.
I think I'm just gonna take the brunt of the damage here.
That's also me when I wake up every day.
Listen, Captain Ed, would you like to talk about something? Is there something you would like to talk about?
Not much. I just need more sleep.
Okay.
I feel that. No,
Oh, I definitely feel that.
no psychological tomfoolery here. I just like to sleep.
Yeah, just sleep.
Yeah, I definitely have not been getting enough sleep. Because, like, I wake up early and I don't go to bed as soon as I should, usually.
I mean, okay, I don't know if your sleep pattern is personal information on this show, but I will say you definitely go to sleep earlier than most people I know. So, but I guess that's just like an internal clock thing. Loser, serves you right. You fell for it. See what he did there? He said he fell for it. And yes, they're paper. Oh, so who wants to voice Bombette?
I guess I will.
Okay.
Oh!
No. Is that the voice you want to go with? I mean, I said the same thing about Hop, and look what happens, so...
Oh, what was that? Where did that fall from? I mean... Oh, I wondered what just fell, but aren't you... Mario? I never in a million years thought I'd meet such a famous guy in a place like this.
Why does this mom sound like Princess Peach?
Who? Me?
Yes,
That was
you.
answering you. Let's see, my name's Bombette. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm a bomb. Pleased to meet you. I mean,
It's so odd how they made it visually a female character by just making its fuse a blonde ponytail.
Holy crap! I didn't.
And of course, its key is a heart.
So wait, so
Oh my gosh!
So I know in the new game, like it's Bobby, right? The Babam character. Do you Captain Ed?
Yeah. In Origami King, technically they forgot the Bomb forgot their name.
Right.
Technically.
Okay.
And so then the sidekick is like, keeps on hearing Bob-omb or Bob-omb or whatever, and then just starts calling them Bobby.
Because
so it's not like their actual name.
All right, because I'm trying to remember. Wasn't the story like they lost their fuse, or they just forgot how to blow up?
Spoilers.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Oh, I didn't think that was a spoiler. I thought that
it actually really is.
Oh. All right. Well,
for that character anyway.
Sorry, spoiler warning. Not just for this game.
What's that?
No, but that is.
I want to discuss the Bob-omb lore. I have to bring it up.
Okay, to be fair though, that is actually a thing. And then there's like this whole idea that in that game, which is like really weird, of like the Bob-ombs or Bob-ombs, whatever you want to pronounce it, like they consider it like an honor to be able to like blow up.
Okay.
For Princess Peach,
but
and the gang.
Yeah, but I guess in this game's interpretation, it's just like their hair or something.
because in Origami King, like the fuse is definitely like an actual thing, and like the death isn't like the fact that they die after blowing up is very much real.
Hey, Pick-a-Bob, why are you locked up in here?
Why am I locked up in here? Because
I'm a menace. At least to these guys, those uncouth Koopa Bros.
They know not of the sins I have committed.
I'm just one of the many Bob-ombs working here. But those
Koopa Bros, once Bowser took over, they started working us into the ground.
I couldn't take it anymore, so I exploded next to them. Yeah, that was a mistake. The Koopa Bros didn't like it, so they locked me in here. And then they locked up the rest of the Bob-ombs because they thought they might rise up. You know, a Bob-omb rebellion. What do you think about that?
So wait, she gets to explode multiple times.
Yes.
That contradicts the story.
I was gonna say that's like.
Listen, I demand consistency in my Mario universe.
Exactly. Like.
I mean, how else would you make a Bob-omb character playable?
No, like I mean, obviously, Super Paper Mario is in the exact same world as Thousand Year Door in this one.
Exactly.
Exactly. There's no difference.
There's no
at all.
There's no continuity reset of any kind.
It has always been that Mario is always 2D, and he gets the ability to turn 3D after being granted it for like a various amount of coins by like a random guy in the third dimension of a house. Obviously.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mario, we want to get out of here, in case it wasn't obvious. Do you think you can help spring us from this place or what? Pretty please? If you help us, I promise I'll return the favor.
Say no. Please say no.
Nah! I was gonna do that.
Oh, you won't. We're really hurting you, Mario, and you won't help us. I guess I was wrong about you.
Holy crap, I've never seen that dialogue. Does it reset? You change your... Okay.
No. No.
No!
Oh, how depressing.
I've never seen that. That's great.
Much like how Tyler will not have any food to eat tonight.
Okay, I'm assuming it loops.
No.
Let me just say no. Yeah, it just loops. Okay. That's great. I'm gonna say no to everything. Now, and like, you know what happens in like Super Paper Mario, like with the first question?
Yeah, if you just say no,
it's just game over.
Oh, how nice. We'll make a super team, Mario.
Yeah, ignore those other times I said no. I'm a good guy.
I mean, it seems like she's getting her revenge in that photo.
Uh-huh.
Now, let's think of a way to
get out of here.
Wait, I have figured out how to make this continuity make sense.
She's immortal.
No. Because it's her hair and not a fuse, She's just lighting the individual strands of hair.
Brilliant. I love it.
So one day when she is bald, eventually, then she will die.
Yes. Oh, gee, I almost forgot. I haven't even told you about what I can do. Silly me. My specialty is exploding. Really? No, really. I'm a bomb that explodes. See, if there are any cracks in a wall, I can probably break it. Let me try this one. See, why didn't we just do this before?
I think she actually says something along those lines.
See that? You see what I bring to the party, Mario?
Aren't you glad I'm on your team, Mario?
Oh, an escape route. Well, I guess I never thought about doing that before. I was just so mad, I just blew up over and over in one place. Oh, that was just a little silly. Well, anyway, we can get out now, right?
You.
And so can everyone else. Thank you, Mario. From now on, I'll tag along and help out whenever I can. You just ask, and I'll be there for you.
Heart.
Now enough chit chat. I have a little score to settle.
With those Gooper bros.
Your interpretation of this character really is spot on. It's like she's a loose cannon ready to blow. Anyway.
Hey, what's all this noise? In case you bomb-ups forgot, exploding is prohibited inside the fortress, except in the case of emergencies.
Well, this is an emergency.
What is it? Mario, what are you doing here? Nothing good, I bet. Everybody, get him!
Oh boy. So, Bombette is really good at this stage of the game, and you will see why.
It's almost as if the level was designed with her in mind.
Yeah. Yes. It's like 5 damage that early is pretty good. Now, I gotta think about this. I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna use a lot of flower points, but screw it. I don't want to get. I can heal. I can heal anyway. Like the healing thing is close by. I'm overthinking this.
Hey, you turned in the coins.
So everybody gonna leave?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. So they're just gonna.
Let's get out of here. It was sad, mad, but now glad. Freedom. Wahoo. Okay, so they're getting out. They're just
They're just taking their time.
yeah, they're taking a breather.
You know, can't rush yourself.
Mm-hmm.
These things take time. They'll still be in there when we get back.
I do think it changes. Like you go back there later in the game, and like there's different stuff there.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of that in this game where you go back to like old places and new chapters, and it's like different.
So. Are we?
And I'm probably gonna leave the screen like that because it's the last episode I had it like stretched out, so I actually wanted to get like closer to its aspect ratio. Also, this game on the virtual console is a little weird. The resolution kind of like changes occasionally.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I'm noticing how it gets like really small sometimes.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
that's that's the game. I think the game has like a what's the word for it? Yeah, it has like
it's a Snyder cut.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Wait,
There's a more technical term for it, but that's good.
In that room, when there's like a piece of fence missing, can you fall down there?
I'll go. I think I know. I want to say no. I don't think there's a thing where you can turn sideways, but I remember what I have to do. I have to go back to like an earlier area with a crack in the wall. Oh,
Cause like,
all in all, it is just a crack in the wall.
I was gonna took the words out of my mouth.
you know, sometimes I find myself thinking, maybe I really didn't need an education. Sorry. That was the only place I could go with that.
We don't need education. We don't need our thoughts controlled.
Honestly, these teachers should really leave our kids alone.
Full disclaimer: I do not regret being educated.
I don't regret my education, but I regret my debt though.
Oof.
That's a new for me, dog.
Are you able to like walk through that?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Now, why can you do that? Maybe that thing goes up at some point. I don't remember. I don't know why you can do that. Maybe it was left over for some cut feature or something, or maybe it's just so you can get maybe it's so you can get down there faster without having to go down these stairs. That would be my guess.
Okay.
Actually, that's actually my guess. Oh yeah, I gotta get Cooper.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're good?
Yep.
Good.
That was. Oh, hold on. I'm. Stop pushing the wrong button. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cooper, you. Cooper is disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do it, Mario. You and me. Yeah.
Alright, back in the pocket you go.
No, Mario, I can do
I was
better.
gonna say, he's acting pretty out of pocket.
Does he have them like in Pokeballs or something?
Oh, it's another thing you can do.
Ooh.
That's
Nice.
good. It's a good move. Let's see. All right. There we go. I was really focused for that.
She didn't stand a chance.
Hammer time.
Oh crap.
She'll be fine.
Yeah.
See, the explosion itself, like her exploding doesn't hurt her, but if someone else explodes her, then it's a problem.
Okay. I'm not going to think about that too hard.
I do think explosion immunity would be a little bit broken.
Much like the other things in the explosion.
I see what you did there.
Oh my goodness.
Is Captain Ed still there?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. Captain Ed is still here.
Sorry, I'm just having a hard time thinking of interesting things to say tonight. I'm sorry.
You're good.
It happens. We are not interesting 100%. Sometimes you have to make up things, like your brother sitting in a corner, holding a.
What do you mean? That's totally real. I saw that.
I mean, you have to take things from your environment.
Have to pretend, Tyler.
Listen, you have to take
you
things
can
from.
call for help.
No, because the phone lines are down. Because meteorite rain right now.
That's true. Also, imagine if he has a knife he's holding onto the can opener with. He also probably cut the wires.
Yes. So, I can't call for help. My brother has the can opener, is guarding it with a knife for reasons I do not understand, and there's a rat king in with the cans.
Remember, this is a mature stream, as it says in our bottom right corner, which is a very important thing. This is a mature stream.
We're very mature.
We take responsibility for our actions. This is a mature stream. We also do taxes.
Well, half of that's true. The taxes are true, but however, comma.
Unless you're Yoshi. Nah. Poopy.
Oh my goodness. But it makes me wonder how my situation can get any worse. Really. I mean...
The can opener could be broken the entire time.
That's true. Also, there could be a leak in the bathroom.
Actually, no, wait. I just realized, Tyler. I'm not sure if you saw it, but when you were showing us the shelter tour, I did notice that the cans that were behind your brother were not closed, but in fact were already can opened, and he just put the metal part on top of them, meaning all of that food is actively going bad.
Also, I think there's a leak in the sink, which means that there's like a small amount of water coming out, which means that we are actively being flooded. So we can only stay in this shelter for a limited amount of time. I mean, I think we had a plumber come out.
And his name was Mario.
Well, Mario. I'm gonna bet you made this far. Don't get smug, pal. You just caught us off guard, that's all. Trust me, we'll mop the floor with you. If we get serious, we're as cool as they come.
Oh, they can.
Yeah, boys, open fire. It's getting like...
Sentient bullets!
Okay.
Mario is like very nonchalant about almost everything except falling.
Oh, Mario has no emotion.
He is a psychotic killer, as I'm sure we are not the first to point out.
I know. I've also seen that game theory. Hashtag not sponsored.
You know what?
Yes.
I'm gonna run away. Okay.
Isn't like the whole shtick of bullet bills that they follow you?
Well,
no, those are only the red targeting ones.
Cooper might be
Okay, fair
better for
enough.
this part. Oh.
We can do it, Mario. You and me. We're gonna do it, Mario. You can just shrug that one off, Mario. We can do it. Yeah. Did you see that, Mario? Am I good? Love me, Mario.
Okay, we're in the safe zone.
You did good, Mario. I knew you could do it. I'm your biggest fan, Mario. And
I thought that was Goombert, or whatever the hell the guy's name is.
Cooper. Cooper's like the nasally one. Of course, we've interpreted him that way.
No, but I thought the biggest fan is the Goomba guy.
Oh, well, they're all kind of fans of Mario.
guys, I do it first. We're gonna do it together, Mario. Just you and me. We can conquer the world. We can take on the Mushroom Kingdom.
Okay.
Just you and me, Mario. We can accomplish this.
Okay, so I'm just gonna explain a mechanic here. So these cannons have armor, so like jumps wouldn't work. I could use a power jump, but I unequipped it in favor of my charge. So I can do that, and then I'm gonna use bomb. Now I'm probably still overthinking this, but
It is honestly very funny how, considering this is like a children's, this is like a targeted at kids game, There are like a lot of bombs and bullets and things like that in this kid's game.
It's cartoony. I mean, like.
Have you seen some of the scary crap that's in kids' entertainment?
I mean, just look at the latest Paper Mario game.
Yeah, that game has some really weird themes.
I've not played it actually.
It has some weird themes.
I guess I'll
like.
If you want us to avoid spoilers, I respect that.
Okay, I will not spoil anything. Can I talk about the overall themes that actually spoil individual moments?
Yeah.
Basically, okay, and I say this stuff, and I'll say this stuff because it has nothing to do with the actual plot at all. It's just an observation I noticed while playing the game. Super Mario Origami King has a really weird relationship with religion, in that, for example, there's this one part where you have to go to like this kind of like this Koopa shrine because they worship this one elemental god, they worship this elemental. They basically treat it as a god. They pray to it, but they have this weird habit in the game of whenever there's like a religious figure or some like kind of like religious allegory, there's always like a transactional aspect to it. Like it's all very capitalistic. Like for example, like as like you're going through like this shrine for like the Koopa god or whatever, Koopa elemental god, every single section of history that you learn about this Koopa elemental, you have to pay 10 coins to hear it.
Yeah.
And then there's like this other section which is pretty clearly meant to be like a metaphor or like a representation of like a heaven, like a Mario heaven, that's run by a bunch of like Koopa, that's run by a bunch of toads and like toads in like these like angel costumes or whatever. And again, it is very transactional. It is very much money based. Like the more money you get, the better spa treatment you get. It's supposed to be like, it's like a resort, but it's also meant to be like a heaven kind of thing. So it's like this is a really weird thing to include in a Mario game. Or a Mario game. Mario.
I mean, I guess they thought we're gonna get real since the gameplay is kind of weird. We're gonna get real weird with the story too. Which, granted, Mario Odyssey got weird, but in a different kind of way. You know.
So did Super Paper Mario.
Yeah, I mean the Paper Mario series in general. Like you go to hell in that game, basically.
Yeah, as I was saying, Super Paper Mario actually, which is actually really funny because
hold on.
They have.
I will let you continue. I just want to get through the cutscene. Then when we get into the battle.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. You guys ready? Hey, Black, what are you doing? Hurry, man, shake a leg. Oh, my shell, get off. Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, for the love of... What are you doing, Yellow? That doesn't look cool at all. Hang on. Okay, I'm ready, Red. Finally. Let's do this. Remember to look cool, guys. Yeah.
Me too.
I've been waiting for you, Mario. See, it's a different Bowser because it's like, you know, it's them sounding like Bowser, so. The strongest and the coolest. Behold, the glory that is the great evil King Bowser. It's time for me to beat these foolish ideas out of you. Saving Peach, please. Watch this and weep. Okay, now you were saying about the religious aspects in
Yeah, because like it's funny though too, because they have like in Super Mario they have the underwear and the over there, but like, and it's pretty clear that in Origami King it's not meant to be the over there, like it's very much not, but it still has like this really weird like religious kind of like imagery to it. Like I said, like all the
I am invincible. Okay, no, it's okay. We don't need to.
Like no, like I said, like all like everything's like on like the clouds, and like they have like everyone like the typical like angel outfits and that kind of thing. I don't know. It's just really weird.
Yeah.
And they also have like this like really weird like it's like an almost racial thing
Mhm.
between like like the origami people and like the non-origami people,
Mhm.
and like because they have like this whole idea of like I forgot the term they use. It's been a while since I actually played. It's been like a year.
Mhm. Oh no! That costume was perfect. Bowser loved it. Okay, you will not hear that Bowser voice ever again.
You know, because like but like they have like this term they use for hey, like we're all like for example, like there's this one point where you find a little speakeasy,
Mhm.
or like a cafe, I guess, for like the bad guys in Mario,
Mhm.
like the dry bones and like the Goombas and stuff like that. And Mario finds it, and they're fine with it because they're talking about how like people who are not folded have to, like the non-origami people have to stick together.
Mhm. That did 4 damage. But
I don't know.
but
There's
yeah,
like a lot of really weird.
there's I get the picture of what you're telling me. It's a lot of religious symbolism and
Yeah, like both religious and racial. Religious and
yeah,
racial.
and
It's really weird.
yeah, and maybe other not political topics, but maybe it's like social,
Economic,
yeah,
socioeconomic,
just
yeah.
yeah. I don't know if that was the correct terminology. Okay, let's...
Yeah, and the weird thing with the religion part too is like, again, like it's pretty clear that these groups like worship this elemental,
that didn't work.
and after you defeat that boss, the main boss of that section of the game, when you go through a warp pipe to leave, the other warp pipe takes you out, and you are forced to land on the picture of their god. And when you land on it, there's Koopas praying to that picture, and they get offended that you step on their religious symbol. Because part of like their whole religion is that their god is like behind this wall, and you can never actually go see it truly. And so the best you can get is worshiping this picture of the god. And so for the game to force you to step on the symbol and they get the Koopas mad at you is an interesting thing to include. Like interesting and like not even interesting like a positive or a negative way, just like a weird thing.
Hey man, it's cool with Nintendo. It's cool with me, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I keep there's like armor on this thing. Shoot, I should have kept Bombette out. Screw you, Cooper.
Mario, no! Mario!
You gotta like take that thing out.
Okay, so I will say though, something else that like apart from any of this like heavy topics or whatever, something I really do miss in Origami King, there's really not much variety in any character design. Like,
the
most you'll get is like a red toad versus a blue toad, and like there's one character that's like a toad wearing a safari outfit.
I'm not sure if you're aware of the reasonings for that, but there are reasons for that beyond just
I do not know.
Okay, so it was a thing. I don't exactly remember my sources here. Crap, I'm like in trouble. This strategy I went with is not working. Okay, I'm gonna do a charge. I may have to like... Alright. Hopefully this'll get him... Alright, that'll work. Whoa, we're going over. No, I can't remember if it was like Miyamoto that said this, but it was like, because, you know, it's easy to blame Miyamoto for everything, right? But somebody said like, oh, there's a reason... You know, like the Mario at some point it was established that the Mario characters with all the really funky designs that you see in the first 2 Paper Marios, yeah, that's not canon, right? Like that doesn't, like there was a point in time where they wanted to get more consistent with like their brand. You know what I mean? Oh crap! I'm like,
I know, but it's like annoying though. Like when you have these characters that are supposed to have personalities, and they look just like any other creature.
Yeah, that they purposely set out to be like, no, this has to make. We have these strict rules for the Mario lore. You know, there can't be pink bombs and Goombas with hair. You know what I mean? Like, there was a specific like thing said about it, but I have to get like my actual sources.
I know, but with Toads though, you know, it's like it's clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Like Toads can wear different clothes, and like Professor Toad is like an established character that's been in multiple games.
It's
And the Professor character in the game isn't like Professor Toad. Like, and and I imagine you know what I'm talking about when I say Professor Toad.
Yeah, you mean like Toadsworth?
Yeah, like Toadsworth. Like,
Yeah.
it's not Toadsworth in Origami King. It's still just a random Toad wearing a safari outfit, when it could have easily been Toadsworth, because
Right.
he's already been a thing
Right.
for like a while.
Yeah, it's weird. They like really set out, and like I said, I have to really look into my sources. But at some point, I don't know if this was like a committee decision or if it was a Miyamoto thing, right? But like somebody had said, you know what, we are setting out to like put more consistency back in the Mario brand, and that meant like getting rid of the weird, like kind of almost, I don't want to say like OC looking characters, because I like those character designs, but like characters with like hair and junk and different like
I
like
honestly prefer that more than if I had to pick between a separate canon for this game series and having every single character look the same. I would choose an inconsistent canon.
And me too. Like honestly, I don't, I don't disagree with that. I just
like here's the thing, like, if it's something like freaking like Luigi's Inside Story or something like that, it's like, okay, fine, you know. And I know it is combined Luigi's Dream Game with Bowser's Inside Story. I understand that, but like I think the point still stands. Like, in that kind of game, the individual character is not really that important. But in this game, when you're trying to like create like a diverse world that has like different cultures and different regions, it's like hell, even freaking Super Paper Mario, they didn't have toads, but they had like geometric shapes that like represented unique characters. And even when the characters like weren't even like unique, like they were still visually interesting enough to like want to look at them, you know?
Yeah, no, I trust me, like I think the Mario series, and again, they kind of did it. Okay, with Odyssey, they didn't necessarily change established designs, but the Odyssey definitely got weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like Odyssey, it was unconventional with its story. Mario was getting mixed with realistic stuff, right? I feel like maybe I want to say Origami King might have been made under the old memo. I do feel like they're starting to go in a direction with Mario that might be more experimental. But again, I don't know. I have to. I'll try to share my sources with you later. Anyway, I won the battle.
Cool.
That was really close too. I almost really messed up there. I went through like all my items.
There's a picture of Peach on the inside of the shell.
Yes, I guess it's a. I don't know if they built that out of a Peach frame or if it's a reference to Bowser loving Peach. I don't know. I don't know what the reference. I'm trying to make sense of it. Whoa, hello, somebody let us out of here.
Wait, oh, never mind.
Oh.
I was about to say, it wasn't even Peach normally. It was like Peach with like some like red stuff all over her.
Oh, I thought that was just like her mouth. Unless I...
No, like, I'm talking about like her dress.
Let's look at the instant replay. we'll go back to that. Anyway, I got the old man star.
Did you
get
get
the old man's power?
cranberries? Did you get the prune juice? Why are you here if you did not bring the prune juice? I have not been able to poop straight for a week.
I don't know who like the narrator should be. And
so Mario and friends beat the Koopa Bros at their fortress and rescued the first Star Spirit. Still, 6 Star Spirits remained imprisoned, and they must save them as quickly as they can. The future of the Mushroom Kingdom, Star Haven, and of course Princess Peach lies in the hands of Mario and his new friends.
And of course, Princess Peach.
Their adventure has just begun.
It's almost like the
Save and
narrator is saying
continue?
that out of like exasperation. Like, yeah, of course Princess Peach is in danger. Yeah, whatever. Old news.
don't worry, Peach does stuff. She does stuff in this game.
Like dive oxygen depletion.
Oh, she's already dead. This is just her hallucinating. We established that already.
Yeah, she's actively has no oxygen.
I wonder what Mario is doing right now. I wonder if he's hurt. I'm so worried about him.
Oh, he'll be alright, Princess. Why, I bet he's saving some star spirits right now.
Yes, you're right, Twink. I choose to believe that in the few seconds I have alive. I must be strong. I need to concentrate on finding a way out of here.
But there are a ton of guards just beyond your door. And it's impossible for you to escape through that window. Unless you want to suffocate in space.
Oh, wait a minute. I remembered. I just have to believe. I remember the minister telling me that there was a secret passage out of this room. I don't know why, as the princess, I wouldn't know that. But Twink, help me look for it.
Cool, great idea.
Maybe it's through the chimney. Just sucked into space immediately.
That was kind of this is, well,
This is no time to sleep. I am in fact already unconscious.
but yeah, no, so it is established now in the one and only Mario canon, that there is a minister. There is a whole monarchy system. I don't know the adjective version of that word, but there's like a monarchy system in this. Anyway, it's right where you would think it would be. Oh, look, there's something behind this drawing.
Oh, it was. I was kidding. It was actually there.
Yeah, cool. We got balls of steel. Okay.
Shouldn't we cover that up so they won't know which way we went? Nah. Oh! And it just turns around and there's just Bowser's guards on the other side.
Where am I? Damn, those alien bastards shot up my ride. Sorry, it's just gonna be Duke reference. Hey, look at this. It looks like somebody left a private diary just laying around. I wonder whose it could be.
This is my diary! Shut up!
Oh, you like doing this sort of thing, do you? You know.
No more wishes for you.
Okay then, very quietly. Let's see. Day 0 out of 0, month star, sunny. Today I went to Star Haven and stole the star rod. Now I'm invincible. Okay, so that tells us who it is. So, Captain Ed.
Yep.
This is Bowser's. We now know this is
Now
Bowser's
I'm
death.
invincible. Cool. I also captured those 7 star spirits so they won't annoy me anymore. It was a hard day's work, and I'm feeling pretty pushed. Dinner was nice, but a bit bland.
So I destroyed the cook and had him incinerated.
I
feel like
I feel like I might know the person who wrote this. It's like
Today, the shrine to Princess Peach I have in the corner of my room grew a bit more because I have 3 strands of her hair. I shall put it in the hair jar that I have kept with all her other hairs that I have
30X.
collected.
Month star. Cloudy, then sunny. Today was great, diary. I used my castle to lift Princess Peach's castle way up into the sky. Then I barged into Peach's castle and beat up Mario. Yeah, unbelievable, I know. So fun. And there's more. After that, I kidnapped Princess Peach and put her into a room that has less and less air in it as time goes on. I couldn't be happier, diary. I hope she likes me.
Aww. Princess Peach, this is Bowser's diary. You don't say. What do we do? What do we do? Read.
Man,
No,
if
J-
anyone
J-
read this, I'd have to kill them
X
on this.
month star, sunny. Well, the Cuperboos got me in my Mario diary. He even set free that stupid star spirit I kept there. I'm so mad I can barely write. Oh, I'm Mario. Wait. Oh, I'm Mario. I'm so big and strong and good and helpful. I hate him, but I'm not worried.
You should have said it like, oh, I hate him.
I hate him, but I'm not worried. There's no way Mario can save the star spirit being held in dry.
Dry.
To do that, he'd have to solve the mystery of the sands and then find dry.
In dry.
Dry.
How would he even know to go to the desert anyway? So I'm not worried at all. In fact, I'm so calm, I'm going to go to bed now.
Just in case I need to remind myself, it is the dry desert. Let me repeat. Dry desert.
Dry. In the middle of dry. One of the reverted star spirits is being held there. The revered, not the reverted.
Twink, do you think you could find Mario and tell him that?
Well, actually, it's a misinformation campaign. There's nothing worth in dry desert at all. Bowser knew you would find the diary, and we've just condemned Mario to death. Don't tell me to do this, princess.
It's a cunning double bluff.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh no, I can't believe I left my secret diary lying out. I hope no one read it at all, and I hope no one believed me when I said it wasn't a dry. What? What's the princess doing here in this room that I kept her in? Hi, you little sneak, you're in my diary.
King Bowser. Wait, no, I got. No, use
Bowser.
maybe we should use the. I would say let's reuse the Cooper voice for the. There's gonna be more of these guys, so I don't know. We want to.
King Bowser, is there a problem?
Yeah, you're spinning all over the inside of the costume. You know how much money I paid for that shit?
That's why they have masks. Yes, sir. Straight away. Put
No.
your mask, sir.
I just wanted to make that canon. That it was. That's what he said.
No! Put me down!
And nobody noticed that star. At all.
No, but
Dear diary, today there was a twink in my room.
hey, I resent that.
Mario, I believe you'll save us all. From the bottom of my heart, I hope you find prune juice. I appreciate all you've done. Thank you. Since you freed me from my prison, The seal on my power is broken, and I will recover it little by little. As long as an ounce of power remains in me, I shall help you.
Good story, bro.
Just
Narrator.
Mario can now use the Star Spirit's power in battle.
using a star power requires star energy. Would you like to listen while I tell you how to use star powers and star energy?
No.
No.
I suggest that you listen. It's very important. Do you want to listen?
Nah.
Alright, if you say so. But this is my prune juice power that I have bestowed upon you. You can now squirt prune juice from your nose. I cannot use this power myself, of course, because I do not have a nose. Also, there's something about a star beam. It's not as important. The star beam is the only thing that can counteract the star rod that Bowser wields. But anyway, could you please sneeze me up some prune juice? Oh, actually, I must leave immediately. But I'll always be watching you. And whenever you sneeze, sneeze into a thermos to hold the prune juice.
Not a thermos, a thermos.
Anyway, that was weird.
Ew!
Well, let's see. Let's look. I got more badge now. After my last battle, I leveled up again. Now I get more badge points. I don't know what this would be called in RPG. Is there like equipable abilities? I don't know if there's like a general term for that.
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm gonna gag red power jump was a mistake. I'm putting that back on. I'm not using the power bounce. Close call, and maybe I'll use HP plus for now. May eventually revert that. Anyway, so I'm thinking we're gonna get to the desert. I don't know how far we'll get in the desert. But spoilers, yes, there's a desert. Well, not spoilers, we saw it in the diary. Ooh, FP plus. Maybe I want more flat. You know what? Give me... Okay, I know I said I was being conservative, but give me more flower points. I could use more flower points. So that's basically like the thing with badge points. So I'd say it's good to get a lot of badge points early on, because you can convert that to other points if you want to. So, nope. Oh, the downside is now these guys give you less XP, so I'm running away. That's a guaranteed retreat. So it bounces out. Let's see. So eventually we might come back to this area just to see, like, maybe we're like near the final chapter. I'll come back here because there's some like bonus content to check out.
Okay.
Nothing mind-blowing, just like some references here and there.
Gotcha.
Sometimes it's the little things, you know. Actually,
Who voiced the Goomba?
I think I did.
Okay.
I also gave him like a cool dude bro vice voice, like I did. Well, like Koopa Bros was that, but more exaggerated. I was just going as exaggerated as I could.
Who?
Blow them all to bits, Mario. There shall be no survivors. Have no mercy, Mario. No. Are you showing them mercy? I won't remember this, Mario. When the end of the world comes, none shall survive. All shall explode.
This is Junior Troopa. I think, did I voice this character? Hold it right there, Mario. I've been waiting for you. I'll give the goofy Bowser voice to this guy. I told you I'd be back. Now I'll get my revenge. Here it comes, baby. Check this out. So this guy's like the reveal. Oh, says the baby.
Says the baby.
So this guy's like the recurring joke character, kinda. Mario, I'm talking. No, that's not the right voice. Who could
What
do
you
like
had before you shifted to
I don't.
that was fine.
I don't remember. That's the thing. I'm talking to you. I promise you, this fight will be much different than before.
Who's this kid? Let me get this straight. He wants to challenge you. He's got to be kidding.
Shut up! You, Mario! Of course you remembered me, right? No! What? Darn it! Listen, you big lug. My name is Junior Troopa. Remember it and tremble. After this beating, you'll definitely remember it.
Destroy him, Mario. Leave no trace of him.
Alright, I'm powering up. Yeah, check that out. You never seen anything like that before. I'm an egg. I'm an egg, Mario. It's like the Pickle Rick thing, but I'm an egg this time. I don't know.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. And now we've dated this. No.
I was gonna say I think that was never in date. I just it's like so he's got like a little bit of defense. Wow, who knew Mario had such battle skills? It's not over yet though. Yeah. Okay, it's over. Oh, I thought that would kill it.
That's what you think, but it's not over yet.
That's what you think, but it's not over. Oh, wait, was that in reference to SpongeBob?
Yes, that was Patrick.
Okay.
Yes.
That was like, I'm surprised I even got that, because that seemed like a deep cut.
It is pretty deep considering the current year it is.
Oh man, I should have used more power. I'm gonna use more power.
More power!
There you go.
Kill him, Mario. Finish him.
Ah! Ah! I used to like doing this. You could do this. Ah! Ah! Yeah, I don't know.
He's already dead.
Stop! That was, yeah. Maybe I have a sadistic side. Hey, Mario. It's me, Twink. Oh, that's what he says. Remember me? Nah! I heard you saved the Star Spirit who's obsessed with prune juice. Bowser and his gang are angry about it. I knew you could do it. But enough of that. I just wanted to tell you to go to the dry desert. Okay, bye.
Oh, Mario! You don't have any
Guys.
Goombas with you, do you?
You know what I just realized?
What?
The way they animate the mouths is like, you know, like that one cat meme where like its mouth is like open like really wide.
Yep.
Exactly. They do that with the toads.
No, but I got
my
this.
goodness.
I got this
I
bomb bomb with me.
I can't unsee it now.
Yeah.
Just watch them speak. Actually, I'm pretty sure they with most characters talking. Actually.
It is one frame of animation.
You're asleep. Wow! Now that your body and soul are refreshed, your travels will seem much easier. Unless, of course, you come across a goldback, and what is your screw?
Okay. Alright, Crazy Toad. I'll see you later. Oh, okay, this store is pretty cool.
Hey, mister.
Oh, okay.
My dad's opened this shop. Don't you want to take a look? It's really cool. It's a badge shop for badges. Come on, check it out. We have lots of rare badges, so take a very close look.
Alright, so let's see. First attack, speedy spin increases the distance. Yes. Where?
I knew it, Mario. I knew you had a keen eye for badges. That's a good one. You need 50 coins for speed to spin. The BP you need. Would you like to buy it and not cut me off as I'm speaking, Mario?
I'm sorry.
You're still cutting me off, Mario.
I'm sorry. Well, that was just asking if I want to buy the item. I didn't think.
Please check back at what I'm saying occasionally.
Okay. No, I think because it was
You know
repeating.
what? I'm not even going to say it now.
It was
I
repeating.
had a whole speech prepared for this. Did you know that? I have whole speeches prepared and you just go right through them like that. How dare you?
Just take my coins, okay?
I will.
This interaction is purely transactional. I do not care about you. I care about getting stuff for my coins.
Okay. So let's see. I'll say D down is gonna be better later on when we get across like some high defense enemies, but speedy spin, this is just to save me time. Now my spin animation's different. I go way further. So yeah, this is just a time save. Also, what did I have? Dizzy attack? I was gonna say, how much is dizzy attack? It's 2. We'll come back to that. Oh, I gotta talk to these flowers.
Well, hello there. My name is Bubble. I came from Flower Fields, the wonderful land of flowers. I love to spread the wondrous flowers of flower fields all over your land. You like flowers, don't you? Of course you do, who doesn't? For that reason, I trust this into your care. That is a flower seed. It is well cared for. A beautiful flower will bloom.
Did it just give you its baby?
These flowers are delicate. Only one with a loving heart can make them bloom in beauty. Now, if you will sign these custody papers, please take care of it.
Okay. Let me see here.
Immediately eats it.
No, that was my baby!
Also, how does the Bubba know what I know if you're a good person or not?
I don't know.
I just have that.
Mario's committed multiple atrocities.
Oh my goodness, it's Mario. My name is Tasty, and I love to cook. If you bring me ingredients, I'd be happy to fix you one of my energy-giving dishes. Would you like me to cook something? As long as you're not friends with any Goombas.
Wait, why? Can I just say, why does the face look like Tasty's like constipated as hell?
It's because I don't have any prune juice.
So I forget if the sleepy sheep.
This world.
forget if the sleepy sheep makes anything. But that's just all I have.
Check under your bed for Goombas tonight.
I got the mistake.
I thought we already got the seed.
I think it was more useful than the sleepy sheep. Okay, so this area is an area I don't have to go to now, but I can go to now. But it's very difficult to go to now. So that's like one of the things I like about this game. There's a lot of like optional challenges you can do early on, you know?
Alright.
And I don't know if I should. That's a thing. It's like, it'd be nice to get the experience. I might die. Let's see here. I have to think about this for a moment. I feel like, because I don't have any items right now, it's probably not a good idea.
Okay.
I can always come back and do it. That's the thing. It's not like I have to do it now and then it won't be there later. Anyway, oh yeah, I have to have Bombette out.
Welcome back, Mario. Or that's what you should be saying to me. Oh, I'm so clumsy and awkward in the way I speak.
Destroy them, Mario.
Oh, thank you, Mario. The train's back on track. All aboard, except for Goombas. This train is bound for Mount Rugged. Are you coming, Mario?
Okay.
The train is about to depart. Please board quickly. Sit tight, folks. Now departing from Mount Rugged. Why do I smell a Goomba?
Oh, I I had a Goomba sandwich. I'm realizing the implications of that joke now.
This is acceptable. Although slightly questionable and concerning.
Chapter 2, The Mystery of the Dry Ruins.
Oh, boy!
I wonder if chain jumps are involved.
Try. It's a mad.
Mount Rugged! Passengers headed for dry desert.
Okay. Okay. I hope both of you realize I'm like, when I do that cutoff thing, sometimes it's accent, sometimes it's comedic effect.
Coins!
I think sometimes there's like dry shrooms in there.
I saw a creature called a Waka on Mount Rugged. It was extra cute.
The Waka is a good recurring character.
Oh, I remember it. I'm pretty sure I remember it in Super Paper Mario.
Okay.
It's that blue thing, right?
Yeah.
That you hit it on the head and you get like a whack-a-loaf or something.
Yep. So I think this was its first appearance. This is the male Koopa. I don't know who I
No, confound it. Where could it be?
I want to give it. No, I've got a voice for him.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, folks. Very sorry. I was looking for something and not watching where I was going. Oh, aren't you Mario? Oh, you are. You're the Mario. Hello there. Name's Carrie. I deliver letters. Normally a letter perfect postman, but I've been having a bit of trouble with the lost letter. When you know it, I dropped it on Mount Rugged. Now I can't find it. If you happen to stumble upon a letter anywhere around here, please tell me, alright? My job could depend on it. I've been searching this area thoroughly for a while. I don't know why. I went for like a very, like, not Hank Hill, but like.
I mean, it
yeah.
works.
I don't know why. I guess it's because like he's a postman that's kind of blue collar. I guess that's why I made that connection. Is that stereotyping? If we get, I'll take the risk.
I mean, I am tired. I don't have enough brain cells to answer you right now.
Yeah. Anyway, we got Monty Moles now.
Oh, cool. They're my
Hey,
favorite.
my favorite Mario enemy. We also get like another enemy type. I forget what it's called. I think they're called like spikes or something. Like they're super armored. I think this is where. Yeah, this is where Whack is. Yep, there he is.
Wacko! I'm Wacko! Just another picture-perfect day atop Mount Rugged! Woo! The sunshine, the fresh air, so refreshing! Wacko! Wacko! Don't hit me!
Okay.
Headcanon. Wacka?
25 HP in FP, so it's pretty good.
Wacka is part Quagsire.
Ah. Headcanon accepted. Confirmed until unconfirmed, basically.
Quagsire's one of the best Pokemon.
Confirmed until unconfirmed.
Also, Captain Ed, Wacka.
Yes.
Wacka is part Quagsire. We've decided this.
Mm-hmm.
He's Quagmire?
Quagsire.
It's like a Pokemon.
I didn't know Quagmire was knighted.
Quagsire.
I get it. I see what you did there.
I'm too tired to see what he did there.
Maybe one day.
Oh man. Alright.
Anyway, okay.
Oh, it's a letter.
It's a letter.
We just found a letter.
We just found a letter. Okay, I was just joining.
Mario, I knew you'd come back to me, Mario. I knew it.
Okay,
Mario.
bye-bye.
No!
Hi, Mario.
Remember how in the current like Blue's Clues season they have email?
I did not know this because I haven't watched Blue's Clues in a while, but...
I have not either, but I've seen various posts on social media.
It's probably been a literal decade at least since I've seen Blue's Clues.
It's for me. It's been about.
You have like younger siblings, right?
Yeah. So for me, it's been about. Okay, actually, if you're talking about watching it myself or watching it like for a sibling's sake.
Yeah, just like the last time you've seen it. Period, regardless of context.
Actually, like a little bit more than a decade because my younger sibling wasn't really into it.
Okay.
And
Also,
so we watched
also,
like once or twice.
Also, didn't Blue's Clues go through like a phase of being like live action or something?
That it did.
Yeah, or like Blue Could Talk. I forget. It was like a different.
It was a special thing called Blue's Room where Blue jumped into a storybook for it.
Right. I vaguely knew about that.
This was at the tail end of like the Joe Blue's Clues period.
I do not know anything about this.
Blue's Clues was a good show.
Wait, you don't even know about Joe?
I knew about Joe. Yeah, I was there when Steve left. I was there
when Steve went to college.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew much about Steve leaving until after the fact. I am not that knowledgeable on Blue's Clues lore.
I'm probably way too knowledgeable about a lot of different kids show lore.
So,
It's a mixed bag for
perhaps
me.
you can answer this. Perhaps you can answer this then. I saw this question once, and I'm not sure I know the answer. How is Dora an explorer if she only goes to places that are already mapped?
It's a good point.
Oh, because it's because the map character actually holds this knowledge secret from her.
It's because Dora the Explorer sounded like
she is given landmark. You see, the map is omnipotent, but Dora is not. And so the map just tells her landmarks, but also the map never actually warns Dora of any of the dangers that may arise. And so there are many times when Dora is caught unaware.
I feel like this raises more questions than it answers.
That's what
Such as
that's what world building's all about. You answer some questions, then you raise others.
What are the motivations of this map character?
I mean, their theme song is just I'm the map, in loop. So I think their motivation is just being a map and enjoying the. Here's the thing. The map can't tell Dora everything though, because if Dora knows where everything is, then what's the point of a map?
Let's get the fence up.
Huh. Okay.
Let's see. I don't want to do that.
I'm not. I feel like I could. There's a counterpoint there, but I'm too tired to be able to think about it. So, I'm just going to let you have this one, and pretend that I totally could have come up with a counter argument had I 2 extra brain cells, but I have no way of knowing if that's true with my current mental state.
Anyway, we were talking about Blue's Clues, right?
Yes.
Alright. I remember the thing I liked about Blue's Clues was the fact that like they jumped into like not paintings, but you know
Yeah.
wall
Well, sometimes paintings.
Yeah.
Sometimes paintings.
It reminded me of Mario 64, and also like just the different art, the mix of live action and animation was always amusing to me.
Oh, absolutely.
It used like a mix of art styles.
Oh man, okay. One of like my absolute favorite TV show art style from when I was like young. Oswald.
I think I remember. It was the octopus, right?
Yeah, the octopus in a hat. The art style was so good.
I vaguely.
And it had no reason to be that good. It was just a
I'm not
really good
sure
art style.
Oh, it's Amanda. Hello.
Hey Amanda.
Hey Amanda.
Not much. We're playing. We are currently playing Paper Mario 1 on stream.
So, what's
We're also talking about Blue's Clues.
What?
What? Amanda, did you watch Blue's Clues?
Of course, I watched Blue's Clues.
Of course, everyone.
Blue's Clues was like the thing when I was a kid.
Yeah,
If you didn't watch Blue's Clues, you were nobody.
You didn't. If you did watch Blue's Clues, you did not have a childhood. You didn't. You retroactively did not exist.
Wait, Amanda, question. Did you ever watch the show Oswald?
What?
Did you ever watch the show Oswald, or was that after your time?
I've never even heard of it.
Did you watch Bear in the Big Blue House?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I didn't really. Was Bear in the Big Blue House on Nick Jr. or was that like a Disney thing?
I genuinely forget what channel it was on. I just remember I
did
loved
not.
Bear in the Big Blue House, and I had like the books based on it.
Okay.
It's
like-
so good.
Crap.
It was.
So wholesome.
Yeah. I loved the puppets. The puppet show guys.
Oh man.
You know what was wholesome too?
What?
What?
Oh, poor Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
I remember watching that as like a small child, but I barely remember much about it, to be honest. That's another one I probably
my
not.
neighbor.
That's probably another one that I have not actually seen in like a decade at least, if not two. Although I would not mind watching it again at some point in my life, as it has a great reputation.
Kind of say though, like, what a wild time to have existed, because like, it'd be like I'd wake up, I'd watch like freaking like Blue's Clues and Brandon Big Blue House and all that shit, but then also I'd watch like Ed, Edd n Eddy later on that same day.
That was me too. When I was like 5, I was watching like the normal Cartoon Network stuff, but I was also watching Blue's Clues. So yeah, like
Exactly. So
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, that
yes, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
absolutely,
Exactly. Like,
absolutely.
like there's a wide array of like stuff I probably should have been watching, and stuff I probably should not have been watching at that age.
Sometimes I was a bad child, and I also watched South Park when my parents weren't watching.
Yeah, I was probably in that. Although for me it wasn't South Park, but I probably watched like things like. Well, my dad would watch Beavis and Butthead, and he wouldn't mind if I watched it. He wouldn't mind if I watched it with him. So not that I understood all the humor, but I kind of like that anyway.
My dad watched The Simpsons, so I was watching The Simpsons a lot too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was probably it for me.
And it was like classic Simpsons though.
Single ladder.
Yeah, sometimes I would watch The Simpsons when I wasn't supposed to, but I feel like I don't remember much about it, and I didn't do it that incredibly often. Also, sometimes I'd maybe catch like the very beginning of Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, I loved Malcolm in the Middle. That show was awesome.
It had that perfect balance of like kind of cringy but funny.
It was relatable. It was cringy in a relatable way.
Let's see. Oh crap! I gotta find that last letter. And then we.
I also watched. I was also that kid who watched The Nanny a lot.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, if we want to talk about like sitcoms, trying to think.
Wait. Question: Were y'all like there during the time when you could like wake up at like 3 in the morning and George Lopez is on TV?
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, we grew up in the
good.
like. Yeah, I there may be a little bit of an age gap, but I definitely remember tuning into Nickelodeon in my teen years and watching a lot. Like that's how I got introduced to a lot of those sitcoms, I would say.
Who watches
Yeah.
George Lopez at 3 a.m.?
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Well, here's the thing: George Lopez wasn't something that you would watch at 3 a.m. You would wake up and you would be hearing Low Rider. Flow Rider.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
You'd wake up and just see them
that was
jumping
weird,
on the
Glitch.
trampoline and just have to deal with that now. You are now dealing with Carmen and her running away episode again.
Okay, guys, for a split second, I thought I crashed Paper Mario because I spun into a letter, and the animation like locked me up for a moment. I got really scared.
I couldn't even tell.
We'll look at the instant replay. Oh crap!
You're gonna have a lot of instant replays to edit in for this one.
That is, if anyone ever makes like a highlight reel of this.
100%. I just had to take some notes after the stream. Okay, instant replay moments. There was something with Bombette. I don't remember what it was.
You have to go through and watch the stream and then watch the replay.
No, there was a part where we were looking at, it was when I got Bombette and we were looking at the art, right? And there was like something in the art. I forget what it was.
Oh yeah, it was because Princess Peach is the picture Princess Peach had like on her dress some really weird red lines.
Yeah, that too.
Over it that could have been her tied up.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go here. There we go.
But yeah, other shows of the era.
Like Roseanne. I think they were playing Full House. Like.
Oh, Cat Dog. This is not a sitcom.
Non-sitcoms. I mean, you if you throw out any Nickelodeon show, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, or Cartoon Network show, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, I remember.
I know it was a really weird era though. I think you guys just missed it. I was there for like the start of it. When Cartoon Network went live action.
I remember live action stuff from Cartoon Network. I remember Destroy, Build, Destroy.
Yeah.
Do you remember Out of Jimmy's Head?
Do you remember Dude What Would Happen?
I feel like I do remember that name.
Dude What Would Happen was basically just Mythbusters for like with like much lower stakes and budget on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, there's a lot of live action stuff on that happened on Cartoon Network. I feel like not all of it was good, which is why I have not really heard of it like talked about since.
There's also a lot of the best one was Destroy Build Destroy.
I feel like though there's some cartoons that ran on Cartoon Network for a while that I just have not seen anyone talk about like ever.
Mad?
Mad I actually used to enjoy. Although apparently a lot of people thought it was annoying at the time,
it was based on the comic book, which was also meant to be a bit annoying.
It was. I will say so. In regards to that era of Cartoon Network in general, that was definitely a time where I remember going onto YouTube and watching rants on how bad Cartoon Network was at the time because it didn't have cartoons anymore. I think, but Mad is definitely it was one of the less offensive things.
I also remember on Boomerang, back when Boomerang used to have like actual old TV shows and not like reruns and stuff like that. I remember watching Top Cat a lot.
Yeah, Top Cat is like really popular in South America. I heard, or Mexico, South America.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen it, but I was gonna ask: does anyone remember Generator Rex?
Sounds familiar, but
I do. I know for a fact I've heard that name so many times.
It was made by the same people who made Ben 10.
Okay.
Oh my god, Ben 10.
It was
I
made
remember watching that
afterwards and had like the same art style. My brother and I really liked it, so he would record most of the episodes. Somewhere at one point, we had like a bootleg DVD of like a lot of the episodes from the first season recorded.
We're about to acquire a new party member, so I just want to narrate this part real quick, and then we'll continue this discussion. It's the last letter. You found it. Now I've got all the letters I've lost today. Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, Mario. I wish there was some way I could repay you for your help. Actually, to be honest, I've just lost letters on Mount Rugged. I may have sort of dropped some all over the Mushroom Kingdom while I was flying. Yeah, you're good at finding letters. You can keep an eye out during your travels. In return, I'll offer you whatever help I can. Nah! See, may I ask why not? Please, Mario, I'm in a bind. You really saved my shell. You'll really... Nah! Oh, I understand. I suppose I'm asking too much. You're a big hero with big goals. I have to face the music. Of course, you change your mind, let me know. I'll follow you in a heartbeat. Alright. Yeah, let's go.
It's so funny just seeing him get so disappointed.
Yeah, I actually felt really bad. I was like, oh, this guy's gonna lose his job. It's because
to be fair, he was pretty crappy at it to begin with.
I mean, so you weren't here for the first scene. When we first met, he's like, yeah, I'm I'm usually real good at my job, but today I'm just like losing letters. Then when I give him his letters back, he's like, actually, now that you're here, I lost a few others. So Parakarry, he lets us fly over stuff. He's pretty useful. Now, onward! Alright, if you want to deliver letters to someone, we can pick up letters, deliver them to people. We might get little story bits, little rewards here and there. It's another mechanic outside of battling.
But yeah, I was gonna say, Generator Rex was like a Ben 10-esque show where basically, instead of like having a teenage kid who can turn into aliens, you have a teenage kid who can make like robotic parts and use them to smash things and whatever, and have abilities that way. Because nanoparticles have infected everyone in the world, and sometimes it makes people randomly turn into uncontrollable.
Sorry.
Sometimes that makes people turn to uncontrollable monsters. But this guy, he's able to use it to create weapons.
Huh. Wait. Okay, this is unrelated. Do y'all remember? Well, I guess it's the same topic, but it's like unrelated to Degenerate Rex. Do y'all remember American Dragon Jake Long?
I remember seeing that like in an ad or something, but I never watched it.
Okay, that was after your time. Okay.
I was gonna say I'll never say nothing's like after my time because like I was watching cartoons my whole life. Like I never stopped. It's just like, but I definitely went through like an anti-Cartoon Network phase. Like that. Like what's
American Dragon was on Nickelodeon, was on Disney.
Oh, it was on. Well, I didn't have the Disney Channel growing up either, so that's also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see anyone else here. Alright, you are talking to me. It's been a long while since I first came here from my home in Flower Fields. But you're still the very first person to speak a word to me. Nobody ever notices me. The first few people I actually see just think I'm blooming. I love a good conversation. Here, take this as a thanks. This is a precious seed. Keep it well, sign these custody papers, and think of me.
Okay.
Please go, my Steve.
Okay. No, I thought it was a good line to end it. But yeah,
Mario now it's 2 children.
but yeah, like growing up, like most of my teen years was just watching SpongeBob reruns because I thought Cartoon Network just did not offer a good product at that time. But hey, if you like that era or you have fond memories watching out of Jimmy's Head or whatever that show is called.
I don't think anyone fondly remembers it, but
Okay.
does anyone remember Chowder?
Oh, of course I do.
I do.
Oh,
I think
yes.
From what I
Chowder's
remember,
the best.
I remember
You take
really
the moon and
liking
you take
it.
the sun.
Son, you take everything that seems
That
like
seems
fun.
like.
And now we have
And
fun.
then
And
Royal
then you're done.
Rada. So come
So
on,
come on
feel
in.
free, do some looking, stay a while,
You know,
cause something's always
something's always cooking.
cooking.
Stay a while, cause something's always cooking. Yeah.
I think the first season or so of that show was the best, and I kind of maybe I think I kind of like left off it, dropped off it after that, but.
Hey, I'm just gonna narrate this scene real quick. Hey there, hold a second, partner. So I gotta do like a more exaggerated Southern accent. Just a darn minute, I see you somewhere.
It's gonna take Mario's hat, isn't it? I
That
know
would have
how
been a good.
voltage work in this.
That would have been a good idea, actually. Yeah. Yep, very similar. Look a lot like this feller Mario who's on Bowser's wanted poster. Now give, what's your name? Princess Peach. What's that? Princess Peach? You take me for a fool, she's in Bowser's castle. You reckon I don't know that? You're asking for it, you big fibber. I'm thinking you're Mario. No, wait, I'm Luigi. Okay.
Oh man, but yeah, I remember that there was like one episode of Chowder that I really. There were a few episodes of Chowder that I think were really good, and I'd like to rewatch again someday. But one that stands out is like one involving a gumball. Does anyone remember that one? And like the gum becomes so sticky, everyone becomes trapped in it. And it
Yes,
just...
and then SpongeBob did that episode much later on.
Oh my goodness. Do you
SpongeBob
remember the
betrayed
episode
us.
where Chowder accompanies Schnitzel to the bank?
Yeah, I remember the episode of I forget who he was just trying to get. He was like trying to. Oh yeah, he was trying to get his hat back or something, and they had like the bit of like those in these for those, and these for those, and these for those. Like trading
Oh,
sequence.
I remember that. I think though, at some point I watched one of the later episodes and it wasn't as good. I think they tried. They try to have like the main voice actor for Chowder like sing, and it was not good.
I also remember how the episode where Truffles was locked in the cage with all of the not elephant creatures.
I vaguely think I may remember that. I really
Like
should go back and watch.
there were four elephant things that like created juice out of their noses, and they needed to get them to like calm down or whatever, like to make juice for like this dish.
I vaguely remember this. But only because you mentioned it. Otherwise, I might
Also,
not.
there was the
remembered it.
giant. There was an episode where Chowder and what was his name? I just said it.
Do you remember
Schnitzel.
the purple nurples?
Purple Noblius, but like, Comedy Gold. Don't forget Comedy Gold.
Oh yeah, I remember Comedy Gold.
Wait, do y'all remember Flapjack?
I do. I was thinking of asking that. I never really got into Flapjack that much, but I remember it.
I loved Flapjack, although sometimes the hyper detail screens scared the hell out of me.
That was the best part. That was honestly, it's one of the only things
I think it contributes to me loving horror games now, but still not being scared of it. I think Flapjack contributes to that.
I will admit, I'm not as fond of Flapjack or Chowder, because that was a time where I fell out with Cartoon Network. I'm not saying they're bad shows, but I really got back in during the Adventure Time regular show era.
Wasn't like Flapjack one of like that was like the people didn't the people on that show work on Adventure Time?
Yeah, a lot of people that worked on Adventure Time and regular show. Basically, it was from that show where a lot of people split off and worked on different shows. So that was like a proving grounds.
Okay.
Yeah, because for Flapjack you had some like episodes like Flapjack capturing 8-Arm Willie, or the episode with the hearts that were like actually parasites that were like draining Flapjack.
And then he shared it with everybody else.
Yeah, because he thought in the low res version of it, they were just hearts. They were just love hearts, but they were all like, these like super bad leeches. Yeah.
So here's something I've never seen anyone bring up. Does anyone remember when like Cartoon Network had like a theme song of sorts about how like fall was just something that grown-ups invented?
What?
They had like this song that would play between shows or something, like in those segments or so that like Cartoon Network will show, just to say, "You're watching Cartoon Network. Here's what's up next."
I would need to hear a bit of it. Something is going off in my brain right now that tells me that I've heard it, but I do not remember what it is.
It was like there was a time when it was basically constant. I would have to find it. You could probably just Google "fall is just something grown-ups invented" and it would come right up, I'm sure.
I do remember when Cartoon Network when they raided Nickelodeon and like advertised Cartoon Network on Nickelodeon.
I remember that. I don't think that was like a raid. I think it was.
They have something called Cartoon Fridays. And we're on it.
Oh yeah. So I read about there's a reason for that. I don't remember the exact reason, but there's like it's something related to like, I think like in different territories they have like the ability to broadcast in certain areas, right? Like sometimes it's like in different parts of the world you'll see different shows that get put on different channels. It's really weird. That's something I.
Wait, did y'all watch Dexter?
I did. Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Dexter's Lab, right? Not the.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
I mean either one. But I was referring to Dexter's Lab specifically.
Yeah. That was like that was like the first show I really got into. honestly.
I remember that one Go-Gurt commercial in which it had like the characters from Cartoon Network on it,
Hmm.
and like the boy drank Dee Dee and the girl drank Dexter, and that was like the bit of the commercial.
Oh, you know, I was. This is sort of tangential, but I remember. Does anyone remember when there was like a Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents crossover?
Oh yeah, the Jimmy Timmy Power
Yeah,
Hours
that
1, 2, and 3.
it's classic.
So,
Jimmy Timmy Power Hour 3 was the last episode Jimmy Neutron ever aired.
yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
So I learned somewhat recently, like within the past few months, that apparently there was some like. You know how when you were watching a show, like sometimes Nickelodeon would have like a bar across the bottom that said, "This show happens at this time," or "This is next," and then it would disappear.
Yeah, that was annoying.
So they had some of that for that crossover, except they did a special thing where sometimes it would affect the cartoon itself.
that was the one of the times they did it where it was cool, but a lot of the time
And like the one that I saw a clip of it. Where they happened during a SpongeBob episode. It was the SpongeBob episode with the hooks. And they changed it so that, like, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, and Patrick were all hand puppets. And the audio was exactly the same.
I don't
remember
know.
that.
There's a clip of that on YouTube, but apparently a bunch more of that happened for other shows.
Yeah.
But a lot of those clips are apparently considered lost media.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Cause yeah, I do remember. Okay, the Jimmy Neutron crossover things were pretty neat. But yeah, that's interesting though. That's lost media. By the way, I upgraded Bombette, so throughout the game you can upgrade your partners. So I decided, I'm gonna upgrade Bombette first. So
Okay.
watch this.
Yeah.
Destroy them all.
Nice.
That's Bombette is very good, especially early game. More BP, please. No relation. Run away. Actually, nope. I want. Okay.
Wait, John.
What's up?
You never changed the episode description.
Oh crap!
It's Paper Mario Part 3, but it still says Pokemon Snap.
Crap.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
How dare you.
I guess I'll change it now.
I guess I'll change it now.
Oops.
Whoops!
Paper Mario Part 3, I think. Sorry, I just brain farted, I guess.
I mean, the title's correct.
Great description.
The title's correct, but the description and game that we're playing are not.
Yeah,
okay.
the title's fine.
Okay, it's fixed. I think I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run away.
Oh my goodness.
I wasn't feeling that battle.
But yeah, it's interesting, like, to see how recently stuff has become lost media. Because, like,
Yeah.
because that's not that long ago in the grand scheme of things.
No,
but
you just you have to rely on people that are either A, leaking this stuff from inside Nickelodeon, or B, they're recording 24/7 Nickelodeon back in that time period.
That reminds me of another story of that's somewhat related to like some kind of lost media. So there was this time where this guy, as a kid, saw this animated short on Sesame Street, where there's this character known as the Crack Master. And throughout adulthood, he remembered having seen it. But he might have found one other person that had remembered seeing it, but there were no records of it online, and it seemed to be pretty obscure.
What was it incorrect though?
So it's weird because eventually some anonymous source got in touch with him and said, "We have what you're looking for." But he had to sign like some papers or whatever that he couldn't share it with anybody. And so he got it, and it was the cartoon. It's some weird, like, secret agent type stuff, but this is a real story that actually happened. Apparently, someone else, through a different source, also got their hands on it, so you can find it on the internet now. And
I was also looked it up just now. Yeah.
There is a Reddit thread in the Unsolved Mystery subreddit that describes this much better than I have, but apparently, this segment only aired like 14 times ever, or some astronomically low number. And at the time when it aired, there was nothing like wrong with it. You could say that's a little creepy, maybe, but then
yeah, I'm watching it now. It's definitely like a little bit creepy, but it's like fine. It's creepy in the way that like an abandoned building is creepy.
Why is lost media always creepy? I mean, I kind of know why, but
yeah, but like after like the Reagan era, like the term crack master, like come on, it's innocent in that in the context of that video.
Yeah,
but
it's
when
just
you
cracks
hear
in the
the
wall,
term,
yeah.
Anyways, I want to voice Merle. This is an optional thing I'm doing, but
Merle, okay.
I wait. I always thought the name was just Merle.
maybe
Merle.
they're all like
as a kid. I genuinely pronounced it Merle.
I think they're all a play on Merlin. So like I would.
Okay.
I'm Merle, you see? That's me. A cuter gal you'll never see. I'm pneumatic, but not for free.
Wait, this character also shows up in Super Paper Mario.
Yeah, a lot of the Merlin family shows up in.
Your luck has steered you well, for I'm a master of the spell. When my spell upon you glows, you might get lucky, but who knows? Do you dare take a chance? Want to watch my cards dance?
Nah.
Oh, how tragic. What a loss. Well, I guess you are the boss.
Bye-bye. Don't forget to floss.
So basically, what she would do, it's like a random ability that appears during like a random battle where I might get a power up or extra coins or something. So it's an entirely luck-based thing. I just wanted to say I just wanted to see what she said when I said nah, because I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, so also speaking of lost media, I just remembered.
No, I don't do this yet. So okay, I just want to explain this real quick. So this is a part where like I have to get in with this rat, right? Like I have to it's like they're part of like a I don't know if I would call it like a club or a group, or anyway, like the secret code is I gotta buy like 2 items. I forget how you find this out, but you gotta buy these 2 exact items. So the way to actually like get past that is to go here. And I think what I gotta do is buy dried pasta. Or, no. It's a dusty hammer, I think. I gotta buy I got too many items. Alright. Let me sell some stuff. No. I'm not.
Just a question. How much longer were we thinking of staying on for tonight?
am close to unlocking the pyramid, which is probably gonna take me about another 5 minutes. So I was thinking once I get there, we'd stop.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
But I was gonna say, this reminds me of another piece of lost media that I was actually following the hunt for a while. So this being solved is somewhat recent. But there's this comedian who I forget exactly how they found it, but they found this pin of some fantastical looking creature with small horns and sort of like a derpy look on their face. It was an enamel pin, and it just had the word Geetus as a title, like GEEDIS.
Oh, that wasn't it.
So they looked on the internet and they couldn't find a friggin' thing about it. Eventually, it was uncovered that there's this sticker sheet titled Land of Ta, and there was a sticker depicting Geetus on it. But what is the Land of Ta? Was it part of anything bigger? What is Geetus? Nobody knew. And so there was this entire subreddit trying to find information about what the heck Geetus and the Land of Ta is. Eventually, I think they found the artist responsible for it. And it wasn't really anything other than that one sticker sheet. Like, there was no larger franchise or anything like that. But the guy who did it is actually responsible for a bunch of other logos that are actually pretty well known, that you have definitely seen before. Like, I want to say, like, stuff like the TJ Maxx logo or some similar chain.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a graphic designer just having some fun making a sticker sheet.
Yeah.
And like not really thinking about the repercussions of making silly characters.
But yeah, the guy was already dead apparently by the time they figured this out, but they got in contact with his daughter, and she still had some of the original artworks laying around to prove it.
That's like so weird though. Imagine just being like some like graphic designer's like kid and having an entire internet thread dedicated to finding the work of like just like funny haha stickers.
But it's like these stickers were sold at one point, I believe, and like there was like a warehouse or two that had like a bunch of these Geetus enamel pins.
You say it was called Land of Ta or something?
Land of Ta, but you may also find it just by looking up Geetus. Again, spelled GEEDIS.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's that. This is entirely just like fantasy, medieval. Looks like Tokar was inspired by C-3PO in a way.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, for like the longest time, this was like people were wondering what the heck all this was, and they couldn't find any answers. But I want to say within like the past year or two, this was solved.
Okay, I'm gonna narrate, or does anyone want to voice this character? He only appears once. How did you get here? Who told you how to find this place? Yes, Mustafa is my name, and speed is my game. I mean, when I'm out and about in dry, I use the name sheet. You look nice enough. I'm a good judge of character. I've been watching you ever since you came to town. I still can't believe you found me without being told. I think you must have extremely good luck, yes? Your name is Mario, yes? I heard that you want to go to dry. I have a feeling you are just on an important journey, so I will tell you the secret. Dry, 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 dry is a very important place. My ancestors have watched over it for many generations. If I do not keep evil folk out the ruins, blah, 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 blah. Go to this place. I give you this, the pulse stone. This pulse stone is the key to finding the dry, 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 dry ruins. Take it to the desert, yes? The pulse stone will flash above your head as you get close to the ruins. The closer you get, the faster the pulse stone will flash. Follow where it goes. It's a pretty silly puzzle segment. I remember as a kid, this is like, I got really stuck here. Like, no other part of the game really got me as stuck as this part, because it's so cryptic what you had to do, and I don't remember if anyone in the game tells you, oh, you gotta buy those 2 items in that order, and then, you know, then you go to this part of the map. But anyway, what were you saying about some lost media thing?
Yes, Gitas. I think, yeah, so they found it. It was pretty recent. I don't think I have much more to say about it. But Lost Media is interesting sometimes. Wasn't there also like a Sailor Moon live action movie that's considered Lost Media?
Maybe? I don't remember.
I vaguely remember hearing about that. There's like a Sailor Moon live action movie that they made in the US, and apparently it was very bad.
I can only imagine it was bad. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll use the bomb. Oh. Okay, you're gonna do that.
Oh.
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 Alright, well, time to do this.
So you just play trump card. Okay.
Yeah, well now I'm out of flower power, so I gotta make it to a place. To a recovery place. I think it's the one to the left. Yep. There we go. So put the stone in the stone, and then it's a stone Luigi. But yeah, Lost Media is interesting to me. Like, Lost Media and also, like, Lost video game beta stuff. Like, all that kind of stuff.
And it's for this reason exactly, which is why Petscop is such a great game, quote unquote.
Yeah, I feel like that game must have taken inspiration from like the creepypastas that came before it, but actually executed very well. And also,
absolutely.
And also,
Petscop was really, really good.
And I think it also gave birth to. I mean, you could correct me on this, but the PlayStation 1 retro revival aesthetic, I also think Petscop was kind of responsible for that. So.
At least in part.
In part, it did a lot of things right. I'm not the biggest, like I'm picky with my horror genres, but I think Petscop is definitely one of the good ones. So.
Yeah, and in like 22 episodes, they managed to create an entire narrative.
Yeah.
And then I do appreciate though that even after the plot was over, they posted the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Which, while it does take away from the story a bit to post it on the same channel, like, the soundtrack is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it really did stay in character. Oh, I forgot. I'm skipping the dialogue.
Be gone from this place.
You should like be gone from this place. You should do that.
Be gone from this place, or this master will befall you.
Hold on. I got this voice.
Okay.
Next time it appears, I got this. Alright.
I was thinking now that I got to the save block, I was thinking maybe we'd leave off there.
See, I had a voice prepared and everything.
I don't think we're gonna have many more that character's only gonna appear a few more times.
I am Turton Koopa. How dare you defile my grave?
Okay. Okay, Bombette. Nice voice.
Destroy them all. Destroy them all. Leave no remains behind. There will be no one to witness the atrocities that are committed here today.
Anyway, do we have a question of the night?
What food? I was gonna say, I'm sure the answer to this is gonna be beans, but what foods make you gassy?
What foods make me gassy? The
I am
general.
not answering this question.
All right, different question then.
Who do you think is your favorite Mario sidekick?
I feel like I should have the answer to this question ready on the fly.
Wrong answers only.
Wrong answers only. So obviously the best side character is the one that nobody thinks of, and that is Toad. But no, in all seriousness, I think I would say honestly, Babam or Boo. I like both of those. Like
Best Mario side character?
yeah, either Babam or Boo. I like both of those.
I loved Tippy as a kid.
Who's Tippy?
Tippy?
From Super Paper Mario.
Oh, okay. Like she's the main side character. Like the
Yes.
Okay, all right, I remember
Oh,
now.
the butterfly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been forever since I played Super Paper Mario. I should play it again.
My joke favorite from that same game is that one nerd gecko that
I-
has like,
I was gonna-
has a dating game.
Wait,
Oh, I remember him.
what's his name again? I think it's Francis. No.
Yeah,
no,
Francis.
Yeah. Of course it would be Francis.
Oh.
Can't make I won't make references to Francis anymore.
Anyway, I think, my favorite Mario side character would have to be Squirtle. I like how Squirtle is just everywhere in the Mario universe. He's very unique in that when you step on his shell, he retreats into it, and you can then use it as a projectile. I think that's a very unique idea that was not used much in the he's not really a water type much for some reason, which I don't quite understand, and his skin's a different color than what I'm used to. It's usually like a yellowish color instead of like a blue, but I think it was neat that they used Squirtle in the Mario universe. And also a lot of times their shell is green for some reason.
Sometimes they could be red. I think that's like a shiny Squirtle, right?
I mean, there's a whole lot of them, if true.
Yeah.
And sometimes they fly. Are those the War Turtle? I think those are the War Turtle.
Yeah. Actually,
Actually, are you sure that's not like Wait, okay, I forget. Okay, bad Pokemon gamer here. Is that like which one's like the second evolution of Squirtle?
The second evolution of Squirtle is Blastoids. It goes Squirtle, War Turtle, Blastoids.
Wait, so Squirtle, Blastoise, Wartortle, you mean?
No, the other way around. War Turtle
Okay.
is the one in the middle.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
Wartortle has like the little wings. It does have like wings on its head, but
Yeah.
but in this game it has wings on its back. See,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. So
I'm sure absolutely no one has ever made the joke that Squirtle evolves by drinking Red Bull.
Anyway, good night, everyone.
Good night.